Hello, everyone. My name is Joseph, and you're watching QMFS Interviews. I am with our team principal. Everybody give her a round of applause. Round of applause. How are you?
I'm good. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Yes.
Well, I have the scripts right on my phone. You have no idea how hard it's supposed to set up. This is our pilot episode right now, but you're the viewers, so you don't care. So I'm gonna read out Anastacia's accolades because she's incredibly talented, even though she just acts like she's not. So I'm gonna have some cutaway because I'm gonna be looking at my phone, and I don't want that to be in the interview. All right. So what's it called? Today, we are in the Graduate Centre at Queen Mary, University of London, and I'm joined by a third-year mechanical engineering student who's a student ambassador for ANSYS, has a placement at the program management at Mercedes as well, and is also team principal of QMFS. Everybody, give a round of applause again. Just hype up our girl right now. All right, so now that I've made you nervous and everything. Giving you the hype of everybody around. I don't know if I'm overblowing my mic or not. If it is overblown, don't worry. It's not going to be like that for future episodes, hopefully. So first of all, before we go in, let's actually just delve into the story of Anastacia. What inspired? Because we were talking about this before, and you were about to get into this, and I just said save it for the interview. But let me put my phone aside so that camera doesn't get it. How did you start out wanting to do engineering and joining QMFS?
Okay, so we'll probably go back to secondary school. I ended up attending a lot of talks about encouraging women in STEM, and this was back in the time where I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to go into university, but I don't really know what I want to do at university. I know I love maths, I love physics, I was a massive F1 fan, obviously, still am. So yeah, I had all these talks, and I guess that's kind of where it started for me, and I was like, okay, STEM, I want to start, representing the woman. So yeah, and then I did the Anastacia thing. I was researching. I was like, what are the different things I could do? And I saw engineering, and I was like, oh, that actually looks really, interesting. And then obviously there's so many kinds of engineering. You've got biomedical, chemical, nuclear. So I was like, pros and cons, figure out where does everything go. And I was like, mechanical engineering looks to be my thing. It's opens doors into anything. So yeah, and then fast forward a little bit to applying to universities and stuff. I don't actually remember how I came across forming a student, but I did somehow, research. And then I was like, oh my gosh, there are literal baby F1 teams at universities. I want to be part of that. So I was applying to universities, Freshers Fair, year one, Queen Mary's. I remember I came in one day solely to find the Queen Mary former student stall. I literally went there. I remember it was Stefan and Cara and Aaliyah at the stall. And I was like...
Hopefully you'll have a future episodes because as you're saying, they're amazing.
Yes, brilliant people. Absolutely love them. They were the part of leadership when I just joined. But yeah, so I literally was straight into the store, and I was like, please, can I sign up as an associate? And 3 years later, here I am, team principal.
Team principal. We were talking about if you didn't do engineering before, you'd say you'd be a little zookeeper?
Yes.
Zookeeper. Where does that come from? I'm guessing it's from a
love
of animals.
Love of animals. I still love them, and I was always one to watch, David Attenborough, even veterinary programs. So I just love them, adore them. And yeah, if I wasn't doing engineering, I would love to be a part of a conservation, company, working abroad with them. That would be what I'd love to do.
If there is one animal you had to save in this world, what would it be?
Oh my God. Okay. So you're basically, okay. They are not endangered, I don't think. Don't quote me if they are or aren't. I'd say cheetahs. Probably because, they were my first favorite animal, so I would probably have to stick with them, yeah.
Damn, we got a cheetah. I was expecting you to say dogs. You described me as a dog person.
You know what? That is so funny because I'm not a dog person, I'm a cat person.
You're a cat person?
Yeah.
What do you got against dogs?
I don't have anything against dogs, but I just love cats. Oh, come on. They're they cuddle in your lap, purr. Yeah, cat person.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's actually a really good start. I'm actually going to go into our second question. What motivated you to become team principal of QMFS? Because a lot of people love QMFS, but the second you say, hey, do you want to be team principal? They're like,
Yeah.
So what was the motivation to become team principal?
I think it's a very good question. Make me think. What do I think? Okay. So when I joined QMFS, I started as an associate, and then within 2 years, I'd already made my way up to being head of IC concept. So I did a lot of managerial roles already, and I really enjoyed it. I loved helping people. I still love helping people, pushing them, seeing what they can achieve together. And so when it came to the applications, I thought, why not? Why not put myself forward, see what I can do? I had a vision of what I wanted to do with the team, still have that plan in action, which is what I'm currently doing. And then, yeah, I just thought, why not put myself forward? What's the worst that could happen is I don't get it. The best thing that could happen is I do get it. And yeah, just give myself the opportunity to work with the entire team and try and shape them into achieving better results.
That is a very formal answer for a very much like, but that works. I do remember at Silverstone you were saying, you said something quote unquote.
Don't quote me. What did I
You said quote unquote. Nah. This is how I'm remembering people. You said, "Yo, if I don't get this position, I'm gonna be part of electronics. I'm just gonna study electronic engineering and become part of electronics."
Me say that?
I remember you said that.
No way. Electronics is like not my forte. That's like no. That's like me being on the moon. Like that's not like V equals IR. That's it.
Okay. So, did I remember that? No, you definitely did say that. That definitely was you. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no way, man.
Fair enough. Okay. But that's, again, a very good answer. That's a CV answer. This ain't a job interview, gal.
I'm so sorry. Let me relax. This is like...
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry.
This is why I'm TP. You know, I just have this professional aura about me. Cut that out, guys.
Look at her. She's just raking. But okay, that's sick. All right. So question 3, what's it called? Actually, no. I have an optional follow-up.
Oh, okay. Can I choose no? Okay.
Yes, you can actually.
No,
I'll go
do
on.
it.
How has being? I guess this is a very complicated question and like very like forward-leaning question because it's team principal. You also have a program management position at Mercedes. How is all of this? Do you think all of this is going to shape your career as an engineer afterwards? Because that's actually very interesting. Because you're literally like at the top of QMFS, right? What do people at the? I'm hyping you up.
Please keep going. Pick up the ego.
How do people at the top of? Because my logic behind this question was, how do people at like who are chief engineers, team principals, and like head of teams? What do they do and how do they progress like career-wise? So I was thinking, how is your experience being shaped by what you're doing now, like career-wise?
Okay. Very interesting question. Initially, when I was thinking that I want to go into motorsport, which is something I've wanted to do for a very long time, I was actually initially thinking like aerodynamicist, you know. And then I think my time at Queen Mary, former student specifically, changed it because, as I said, I took more managerial roles. So I've actually done a lot more logistical side of stuff versus engineering, even though I am a mechanical engineer. So I feel like now, like in the future, I'm moving more between like a mixture of both. Like engineering is like always want that to be my core, but like now, like you said, with program management, I'm kind of mixing the two together, operations and engineering. So I think moving forward, that's more of what I would be looking into. It's like sticking between like mixing the two together. I think hopefully it's something that I'm good at. Tell me if I'm not.
bro, I swear, I actually mean this like off the cuff. Like you do have a talent for like maintaining like a calm composure whilst doing, because I know you're doing like so much for the team. This isn't even for the camera. You're doing so much for the team. Like I even asked one of your friends, just like, how does she cope? Genuinely. So like you do so much for the team, and like genuinely anybody who's like looking for her after like she does her degree, I didn't mean this from like the bottom of my heart. Like you will be so lucky to have her. So like hire her. Seriously, you probably won't regret it. You're gonna get like a.
Bro, let me drop my LinkedIn right now. Yeah. So that's Anastacia Ogilvie.
No, but that's for the end. I'm gonna ask you to drop your socials at the end, but you're a total ghost. This was so hard to set up because like there's nothing on her Instagram. There's like LinkedIn was the main.
Yeah, you wonder why with me and my applications, I was like, LinkedIn's got to be up there, you know, got to make sure that everything's up to date.
Oh my god. Okay, so that was really fun. Let's get into more of the industry engineering questions, because this is a very I guess it's a very in-depth question I have here. So as team principal for Formula Student, there are a multitude of challenges that you are going through. You are managing and leading the entire Formula Student team, IC, EV, operations, conducting technical workshops, and contacting stakeholders and sponsorships. I feel like we need another round of applause for our gal. No? Okay.
Oh my God, you guys.
Our camera person was on the phone. But anyway, what I was gonna say. Knowing all of this, I have two questions. What are the challenges that you what are the challenges that you personally find like the hardest within your role? And second of all, what are the most like enjoyable things about your role as well?
Okay. Go challenges first. Like you said, being team principal encompasses a lot of different things. It's not only like, I feel like some team members may be like, oh, we have senior team meetings, you know, and I present for about 15 minutes, but there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Keeping up with IC and EV teams, obviously one's concept and one's manufacturing, so they both have very different timelines, and making sure they both keep on track. And then operations, you know, we've got like the technical documentation for business and finance, but then obviously we've got like social media, marketing. So I think trying to put on all my different hats and like managing it all is probably one of the biggest challenges. Like I just feel like I have to be everywhere all at the same time, so that's probably the biggest challenge. But I always enjoy it. As a person, I love to keep myself busy. Which is probably also why I love being team principal, is because there's so much to do and I just love helping everyone out. So yeah, that's kind of like a challenge and also something I enjoy. But then another thing I do enjoy is, as much as it's like really cheesy and I really don't care because it's definitely true, is I really enjoy the team. We've got about 200 members, senior team and associates, and we're one big family. I love seeing everyone do their work, and I just feel like so proud. I really love just spending time updating everyone with what they're doing, showing them off basically. That is definitely the favorite thing for team principal, showing everyone off, showing how great everyone is within the team, to the uni, to, you know, employers, everyone. So yeah, that'll probably be it.
That's legitimate.
It's my motherly nature, my maternal instinct, my little babies.
Which team do you dislike the most? I'm not gonna make you answer that. Anyway.
Are we talking former student team? Because I got so many. So basically.
Oh my god.
Tune in next episode to find out.
Actually, you can say, we'll just censor it out. I'm not gonna make you say.
Sorry. And yeah, those two. Censor that out.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. Actually, they probably know.
Oh. Well, we. So actually, I feel like very much like a. Definitely know. Like, we've had beef with them for like so many years. Oh no, actually. But like, yeah.
Fair enough.
We are cutting this out. This is not.
No. We're censoring. This is a clip. This is the clippable moment that. This is a clippable moment that we have. What's it called? What's been the most unexpected challenge in actually leading the team, though?
Ooh. I feel like there's been very many unexpected things. I think realizing how much stuff behind the scenes I need to do, like the pure admin, like you got logistics, you got, you know, your team management, and you got the admin. That's, you know, making sure you got the finances you have to apply, to enter Silverstone. You need to say why you're entering, and then you got to start thinking about we're in February, and I'm already thinking about Silverstone. Like, okay, when am I booking the coach? How much food do we need for the week? I'm like, do we have tents? Do we have all this stuff? So I think it's like more of the admin stuff. I was like, oh, okay, let's start figuring out all the stuff I need to do throughout the year. So I think it's all the admin stuff, not fun, but has to be done.
Fair enough. I didn't even consider that because last year in Silverstone,
food just appears, everything's just there, and it's like me behind the scenes.
There was a bunch of managerial stuff that I got to see there, and it's challenging. Actually, question off the cuff: how do you feel? How do you feel about because the thing is about managers, right? I'm head of composites, basically for a week, 3 weeks now.
Oh, 3 weeks, but taking it in your stride. My round of applause to you.
Thank you. One of the things is I have dealt with some, managerial things, and I'm just no wonder why managers are so grey.
Are you saying I got grey hairs already? No. Don't answer that.
No, a lot of managers, I have a new respect for, I already respected good managers before, but I have a new respect for managers considering it's only been 3 weeks and I've been dang.
Dang, this stuff hard.
Okay, let's move on to some other questions. Right, so moving away from Formula Student, we're going to start talking about projects. And this is stuff that, an interviewer could look at if they want to look at the series, or it could be a clip of a moment to get you out, whatever. Since you're an engineer, you're doing your third year project, right?
Yes.
And have you done any, I'm not going to ask that actually. It's your third year project. What is your favorite engineering project or what's a project that you're working on now that you want the world to know about?
Oh, gosh. It's nothing revolutionary, I wish. I'd probably say my dissertation that I'm currently undertaking is the most interesting one so far. Funnily enough, it does correlate to Formula Student. So I'm basically designing a wheel hub for the EV car, and like I said before, I was basically doing more managerial admin stuff in Formula Student. So actually being able to do this proper engineering stuff and apply everything I've learned, I've just really enjoyed the entire process, from CADing it from scratch, doing your iterations, you've got your FEA, sustainability, life cycle analysis. I feel like this is what I've enjoyed the most. Obviously, all my other coursework throughout the years have been very different. But yeah, working on this dissertation has been really fun. And then, because I'm on my master's, when I come back for my final year, I feel like my new favorite project would then be whatever I do for my master's. But yeah, that's probably it. That's
fair enough. You say you're doing a lot of operation stuff, but again, I remember that you're also an engineer on top of that. I'm actually genuinely impressed. I'm genuinely impressed. Okay, so here's another question related to that. If you had unlimited budget and resources, what would be your project that you would make?
I would want to probably find a system that takes all of the landfill rubbish, all of this pollutant, and find a way.
That's so boring.
Okay. What you want me to say? I would make a suit like Iron Man and fly around. Okay.
That's a good.
Okay. Well, fire away. If we're actually going the
selfish route, let's go to selfish.
Okay, selfish route. Selfish route. I would genuinely build myself an Iron Man suit.
Really?
Hell yeah. Oh, come on. That is the most, do you know what you could do with that? Oh, I'm so bored. Let me just go take a flight to the moon.
To be fair, if I made an Iron Man suit, I'd be so paranoid.
What about?
About because imagine we have somebody who casually made an Iron Man suit in their bedroom.
Yeah, but it's you. You made it.
It's you, but imagine just we might need that Iron Man suit off you, bro.
Well, obviously, if I do make it, no one's gonna know about it.
No one's gonna know. Fair enough.
It's like secret identity and all that.
Secret identity. Anastacia is the new Tony Stark.
As long as it comes with like the billions of pounds as well, then yeah. Like as long as I'm set for life.
Oh my god. All right. Question 6. I remember in yours, this legitimately, like there's nothing online about her. This is like the few things I have. I remember in your so-called character bio, you said your likes were fitness, being active at unholy hours, and coffee. Our head of operations, one of their dislikes about Formula Student is their team principal messaging them at unholy hours.
Sorry, Zara.
That alone gives the grind set impression. Knowing all that, I want to actually genuinely ask, because this is something I'm curious about. I'm gonna ask the same thing to a bunch of heads. What's your like relationship with like relaxation? Because like is this essentially a lifestyle where you relax in like small pockets of the day? Do you specifically make time for yourself to relax, or are you, I can see her already smiling. I can see her already smiling. Or is it something that you're like working on to make sure like you're constantly okay with the pressure of being like a team principal?
It's gonna sound so bad. Yeah, me and relaxation don't really go hand in hand. I try and find time to relax. So I commute into uni, so I use that time to like read, use my hobbies. When I go home and cook, that's like when I disattach from work. But aside from that, I'm very much, like I said, I've got like loads of different like projects going on and things to do, so I'm always busy. So it always ends up like I just keep doing work and work and work, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna relax, but then I'll end up relaxing for like 3 hours, 4 hours. So it's very much the extremes for me. Like I'm always working and then I'll be relaxing. But I end up relaxing like really late at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
What's your most relaxing activity to do?
Reading. I'm a massive bookworm. I love reading anything. So what books? You want me to give recommendations? Ooh, first series I started reading was The Jack Reacher by Lee Childs. Yes? Come on, yes. Historical ones, fantasy ones, so anything and everything. Anything that takes me away from this and what I need to do right now, basically.
Fair enough. We got a book reader, gal.
Oh yeah. If you have any new and upcoming books you want to be reviewed, call me.
You don't have the time.
Okay, stop reminding me. I'll leave FS. Come out.
Oh, good. Okay, so I have some, what's it called?
Uh-oh.
No, that's fine. Okay, so that's actually all the sort of formal questions. What's it called? I got. What time are we on? Just
23 minutes.
23 minutes. Sorry to be 23 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So now we got.
You getting bored of me already?
Now we got the so-called fun questions. All right, and these are what I strike as the clippable moments.
So I need to like hype myself up now.
Nah, just answer them like how you'd like. Again, what's it called? If you could pick any F1 driver to test your car, past, present, or future, who would it be?
Ricardo, little honey badger. Yes, Ricardo. I started watching F1 in like 2016, back when he was at Red Bull, and I don't know, like his like personality, I was like, that I normally choose drivers based on like who they are outside of the car as well, not just how they perform on track. But yeah, if I could, I'll get Daniel Ricciardo to drive the car.
Fair enough. Okay. Another question. What is your engineering hot take? You were going to tell me this yesterday and I told you to shut up. What's your hot take about engineers or engineering in general? And it can be anything, because if it's too much, we'll cut it out.
Cut it out? Oh, that's going to make me seem like a bad person.
Hey, we've already cut out our competitors. You might as well go all in.
My actual hot take on engineering would be that anyone can be an engineer. There is a large amount of people who have engineering degrees or are studying engineering, but there is a smaller pool of actual competent engineers.
Yeah, that's that's something I agree with. Like, I'm gonna again, like one of the things that like when I go into the engineering course, because I was gonna do like biochem and then medicine, right? Nigerian parents. But then like once I got into the engine, I was so insecure because of like, oh, like I'm going to be with some of the smartest people, like, you know, in terms of engineering. But then like a year in there, I'm just like, so many of you.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it.
Like I can't once you know the fundamentals, you can just like see the people around you.
It's not, people who don't take engineering see engineering as being something really, really difficult. Realistically, it's not. It's very easy to understand if you like have that kind of mindset. But then, like you said, like you come into uni and there's so many people who just like leech and like, oh, when it comes to the courseworks, and it's like.
Have you ever had to do a coursework entirely by yourself?
Not entirely. There was a group of 5 of us, and it was me and another guy. The 3 of them don't even know what happened to them. They don't know. They didn't turn up to any of the meetings. But yeah, I haven't had to do a group project just by myself yet. Hopefully I don't have to, because...
Fair enough. No, I'm glad for one of our modules that our professor actually cares if somebody doesn't do all the work. But nah, there was some modules where, like last year where like I was staying up like 2 a.m. every night to get it done. What's it called? All right. So that wasn't much of a clippable moment. I was just like, you were hyping it up to be like something that was like.
I don't know. I just like feel like some people would be like, they don't take aim at that. They'd be like, oh, is she talking about me? No one in QMFS. I'm not talking about anyone in QMFS. We're all great engineers here.
Sure.
Okay, go on. List names. Oh my God.
Okay, this is I wrote a sweet question here. Jesus Christ. All right, that's
it best
me.
Be a good question then.
Competing at Silverstone, because you've been at QMFS for like 3 years now?
Yeah,
right?
This is my third
year. So you've been to Silverstone twice, I'm guessing.
Yes.
What's your most memorable experience at Silverstone?
Sleeping on the coach on the way home. No, I'm joking. That's not it. I mean, like, I love that. It would be last year when I was head of IT concept, and then they released the results, like the preliminary results for concept class, and we came 6th, and I was over the moon because this was like kind of the first big managerial role I had in Queen Mary's, and I feel like that was it. Like I was going around hugging everyone. I was so proud. I was just like, this is amazing, because it was a really tough year for the team as a whole. So to get 6th place, like honestly, I can say it now because it's over. I wasn't really thinking top 10 at the time. I was like, we're probably gonna get like 15th or something. So we get 6th, and I was like, God, this is crazy. I was like, this is like, we pulled something out of the hat here. So yeah,
For the answer to that question, we're just gonna have some piano music in like the background as we talk, and just be like, what's it called? And just be like, yeah, crazy. All right, now we have some quick fire fun questions before we end the interview. All right, some of them I haven't told you about.
Oh well.
So okay, one of my questions was, what is the best show on Cartoon Network, and why is it Dexter's Laboratory?
Oh, okay.
She did not expect that.
Okay, I know why. This is because at home, right? Story time again, not very short answer. At home, obviously, Anastacia isn't a very easy name to say. I've got people like saying so many variations, and I have a younger brother.
Have I been saying your name wrong the entire time?
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. No. Honestly, I've got so many different pronunciations of it. It's just like Anastacia is the way I say it. But then, like, obviously, if I said it in Russian, it'd be Anastacia, you know. Then there's the American version, which is Anastasia. So it's all the same name. It's just different pronunciations. Anyway, so I have a younger brother, and obviously, when he was little, he couldn't say my name. So he picked up the name Didi, which is the same name as Dexter's sister in the Cartoon Network series. So that's kind of like picked itself up as we would always watch that together because I share a nickname with one of the characters. So yeah, that is the story behind it.
Your Discord profile is also DD, right?
Yeah, you seeing the correlation now? Yeah, it's literally that. It's just picked up from the nickname, and then it like went to the Cartoon Network program. But yeah, it's a smashing program. Go watch it.
Fair enough. No, Dexter's Laboratory is a great show. I wouldn't say it's the best.
Real Powerpuff Girls as well.
Oh, so you're okay. Fair enough. No, Powerpuff Girls is lit. But like, it don't compare. My favorite show on Cartoon Network will always be The Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yes. Okay, favorite character.
Oh god, you can't make me pick.
Oh, I just am. So
It has to be Gumball's mom.
Nicole.
Yeah, because
I
like,
see how it is.
Because I relate.
Do you relate to Nicole?
But bro, my mom's proper traditional Nigerian. I feel like Gumball's mom is like typecasted to be like a like very strict like mother from like Africa or like something. Because every time I was just I feel you. I understand.
I hear that though.
What's your favorite character?
My favorite character? I don't know. I always loved Darwin just because he was like kind of cute. Come on, yes. Who else? Oh, what's the ghost? What's the name? Carrie.
I don't remember his name. I don't remember the names of the characters, but it was all I would watch when I was like younger. I still watch Cartoon Network when I have time, so summertime.
that time when you don't have uni and you're just preparing for former student.
You know what's so funny? I have so many friends who tell me just like what's it called? They say, "Oh, Joseph, you should watch this." Like I have a friend called Layla. Hi. And she has been like begging me to watch Arcane for like 2 months now. And
you haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it.
Watch it. Get up and go leave. Go watch it right now. Yes, of course I've watched it. You need to watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's great.
Have you guys watched Arcane?
I've seen the trailer of it, but
Watch it. It's so good. I think season 1 was better than season 2, but they were both very good seasons.
She's gonna use this against me. She's gonna say everyone around me.
And they're doing like side stories now as well for it. How have you not watched it, man?
All right, I guess I gotta find time to watch
Go
Arcane.
put composites on the side and go watch it. As team principal, I'm telling you, you don't need to worry about former students for the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks, got you. Just watch Arcane just straight. Fair enough. Sick. We actually took a detour there. That was actually a lot. No. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good, genuine stuff.
I'm giving you good content here.
All right. So, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Sainz, they want to give you a grant for QMFS. This grant, you don't know how much it is. It's you just know it's a big grant because you.
Censor that.
We're not putting that in. You just know it's a big grant. Now you got to say 3 of the following outbursts just randomly. You can't control when you say it. You got to say either ka-chow, you got to say gotta go fast, or you got to say wahoo. Which one are you saying?
Obviously, I'm saying ka-chow. Is that even a question? I'm so sorry. I do Formula student.
I'm imagining you just winking and doing ka-chow at like signs or something.
Ka-chow. There you go.
He's gonna think, is she flirting with me?
Always, I'll flirt with your signs any day.
Is Signs married, or is Sign dating?
He's not. He has a girlfriend though, right?
Oh, so you guys.
Or is he just like fully single? Damn. He's going to be single soon.
You might have a chance one day.
He's just dropped my number at the bottom of the video.
It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Who knows? Shoot your shot at Signs, and we'll see what happens.
Bro.
Oh my God. Would you rather have unlimited coffees for the rest of your life or pass all scrutineering categories at Silverstone?
Coffees.
Coffee for the rest of your life.
Coffees for the rest of my life because I already trust the team to pass scrutineering, right? But yeah, coffees. Like I live off coffees. I think I have like 2 coffees a day now.
That's not bad. I also do 2 coffees a day. It depends. Actually, no. Let me change that.
But then when you say 2 coffees a day and then 5 hours of sleep, and then it accumulates over 7 days, and then you get this. Yeah. Guys, B team principle.
Okay, I was gonna say you say you have 2 cups of coffee a day. What's like? I define a cup as like 250 ml.
What is 250 mil? Sorry, I'm an engineer, but I don't know size.
250 ml is like a cup. Like this is a cup, right? Do you mean like a 500 milliliter bottle, or do you mean like?
Like, oh, okay. So like 1 cup, and then 500. So it's like 3 cups then. Yeah, so I have 3 cups of coffee a day.
Okay, that's 3 cups. I mean, that's
And
fair.
I have them in the span of about 2 hours.
She's terrible.
Hear me out. I wake up at 7:30. I get dressed. I have coffee in the morning. I take the tube for 1.5 hours. I'm in uni for 11, and I have my second coffee to get me through the day. That is project management. This is project management. So you know how you're saying, how do I cope? This is how I cope. Yeah, so yeah, 2 coffees a day for life.
You better enjoy your summer.
Oh, I will when I have like 1 month free before I start my placement after Silverstone. Oh my gosh.
But it's a 9 to 5.
It's an 8 till 5.
It's an 8 to 5. You're working at 7 to 2 right now.
Yeah, that's 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. by the way. Oh god. You know, like little commercials like comes on. We're back with you in 5 minutes.
Oh god. All right, we got a few more questions left and then we'll be done. You have to pick one of the 3 songs to be the QMFS theme. Is it KSI, Think of It, Jake Paul, It's Everyday Bro, or Denzel Curry, Ultimate?
Quality songs? Okay.
she's in the corner stressing.
It would be Thick of It from KSI because I remember. No. Because that's not my fault. It's because of my team. I think when it first came out, for the 3 weeks after it was released, it would be played in our senior team meetings. And they would keep going on about it. And even I would tell them to stop going on about it. So,
It's a top 10 single. It's been nominated for like awards.
What awards? I'm so sorry. What?
I don't even know. Most hated song of the year.
Oh, then yeah. Then he can win it. He can win it. Be my guys. He'll get my vote.
No, that's was. Like I just think it sounds like something from 2010.
The fact it has a Roblox sound in it.
I feel like it would be in like a Pixar Cars film. Like it would have it would have been like hitting back in 2013.
No, like a hidden gem. You know when you're watching a movie and like, oh, what's this song? And you go search it up. Like that.
Fair enough. Oh my god. This is so much fun. What's your favorite TikTok or reel that you've made for QMFS?
Oh, okay. Probably the one where it's like meet the girls in the team, and then it's basically me introducing all the guys in the team. And right at the beginning, they had this great idea. Let's go put Anastacia and lock her in the cupboard in G25. So yeah, if you haven't checked out that TikTok, go check it out. But yeah, that was probably the most fun one. They actually locked me in that though for probably about 10 minutes. Yeah, I think you were in the lab. You were what? Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Oh, I'm not joking.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they literally, I think the cupboard was probably about up to here. So I was sitting like this, door, and they slid. Do you know the Member of the Month spanner? Yeah, they slid that across the door so I couldn't get out. And they videoed it.
We are a professional department.
Oh, we're such a professional team, guys.
We're a professional team.
Biggest lie I've ever.
If you want to sponsor us, go on. Do you think the Cybertruck looks cool or stupid?
What?
Do you think the Cybertruck looks cool or stupid?
Stupid. Is that even a question?
Yeah, that's a question.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's so dumb. First of all, I don't get why they made it. Second of all, I don't know who aerodynamically engineered that, and also how it passed safety regulations. I have no idea. So.
Yeah, I do remember when Elon Musk threw something at the window cracked, and he said it was gonna like completely just like be fine. I'm gonna throw that. I mean, I'm not gonna actually throw anything Elon does on because you know how that man is.
We're gonna get shut down.
We're gonna get shut down. I mean, if Elon sponsors us, will we take that?
No.
I'll take the money, not him.
What's your favorite race course in Mario Kart?
Oh. I'm thinking too hard about this. Do you know the autumn treetop one where it's got like the caterpillars?
Classic. No. Everybody says that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought everyone would say like Rainbow Road. Oh my God, I suck at Rainbow Road.
That's my personal favorite, but that's because I've been playing Mario Kart since I was 3.
Yeah, but then you do Rainbow Road on backwards and you do reverse circuit. That's like, I'm even worse.
Also, she's a proper Mario Kart galley.
Oh yeah, I collect all the characters.
Collect all the characters. Favorite character in Mario Kart?
King Boo.
Toad.
Oh, because I'm short.
No, you just strike me as someone who's like Toad. I don't know if that's more insulting.
Oh my God. Yeah, no.
King Boo.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
Oh, that makes sense. Why does that make sense?
Because I remember that. You remember that TikTok you made when you were in the Ghosts?
Oh my God. Please don't remind me.
It's such a good TikTok. I'm so upset it didn't get more views.
I don't understand how many times I get the head of operations like, oh, can you do this TikTok for me, please? And I don't want to go into TikTok, please.
Oh my God. Who do you main in Valorant?
I started off as Viper, but I've recently been going as Phoenix. I'm actually decent. Quote the guys from former shooter that I play with, I'm actually decent. A girl playing Valorant.
You're going to get so many like people in your DMs now.
Let me drop my tag. I haven't played it in ages, actually.
Gamer girl?
I haven't played it since November, and you can't imagine why. Not because I'm busy.
3 more questions and we're done. Chicken wings, flat breast or wings? Wait, what? Chicken type, flat breast or wings?
Breast,
Why?
because it's juicy and succulent. Stop laughing.
It's dry.
I thought you just cook it wrong then.
No, it's good, but it's protein based, but it's the most driest out of. I think
What?
fried is the juiciest.
I think fries.
It really is. The juiciest part.
I think I agree with you.
So we're going to have to do a cooking contest now of chickens.
Bro, you know that cultural diversity day, right? That we're having in Formula Students.
Yeah, go join.
I'm gonna bring some jollof rice and some.
That kind of makes sense though, but yeah, you do that. And then we'll know. Bring thighs and breasts. And then we're going to put up a poll. I'm going to make sure everyone chooses
It's actually
breasts.
good. My friend for primary school, she brought in jollof rice and it's so spicy. But I can hack the spice, so.
You can handle spice.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Turkey.
Oh,
So
okay.
we use loads of spice.
Fair enough. You cool. Can you handle spice?
Yes.
Really?
Enough. There is like a limit, obviously.
You're so lucky that I didn't bring a challenge to this interview because the first challenge is a spice-based one, and that's
And you decided that I couldn't do it.
yeah. I saved that one for Justin.
I'll come join.
No, I saved that one for Justin because I saw, I heard there was a video of him eating something spicy and he cried, and I just thought that would make for a great video.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't know that. I haven't even informed him, so we'll see how that goes.
That would be the funniest thing ever.
Finally, I was gonna ask favorite type of pizza. How long have you been going for?
About 47 minutes.
7 minutes, dang.
I don't know actually. I don't really eat pizza, so I eat anything. I'm a very non-fussy eater. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I eat everything basically. There's very few things that I don't like.
Fair enough.
What about Marmite? Do you like Marmite?
I don't eat Marmite a lot. I have had it before, so like I can eat it, yeah, but it's not like on my favourite list. One thing I don't like, really weird, is ketchup.
You strike me as somebody who wouldn't like ketchup.
Thank you, I guess. Yeah, and then I'm getting better at it now, but I never really liked chocolate. Chocolate cake, brownies, chocolate cookies, not my thing. But
We'll wait for these guys to pass through, and then we have one more question, and then we're done.
and then I can run away.
Then you can run away from the interview. This was really fun though. This was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my gosh! You thought I was gonna be like some deadpan, boring ass team principal?
Not even. I was just like, dang, this is really fun to just talk to the team principal. Because I barely talk to you.
Yes, I know. It's because I'm so busy. I also feel like people think I'm gonna bite them if they talk to me. I don't bite. I promise.
Should I say my first impression of you?
Yes, please. Because everyone's first impression of me is she's so unapproachable. She looks like a. No. Okay, go on. What was your first impression of me? It's gonna be exactly that.
Just say it.
Do it.
Kind of was.
See?
No, not the second part. You strike me as somebody who was like on it, and like that was kind of like intimidating. I was like, should I approach her? Probably not. She seems like on it. And then I talk to you more, and I'm just like, oh, she's actually really nice.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm sorry if I fed into an insecurity though. I'm sorry.
No. I have very much a resting face aura that people never like come and speak to me, and when they do, they're always like so timid. Like, oh, can I speak to you? Like even over text, like, oh, I'm so sorry for like, I didn't mean to like intrude you or anything, and I'm like, it's fine. Just like ask me the question. I'm not gonna kill you or anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
One last question, everyone. Final question. All right, can I get a drum roll?
Best be a good question.
For your legacy as team principal, what do you want to leave behind?
A poster of me in G25 signed. No, I mean, yes, do that. But probably the foundations for a very collaborative team. Previously, I think there's not been a lot of like communication specifically between like engineering operations, and I think this year we've started to like work on it more, and everyone's like been working together. So when I leave, I'd like to leave the team with a more open prospect of how to work properly with open communication, to point out faults in other people's work that doesn't work for you, and instead of like not communicating, just to be more open and verbal about it, so that in future years, hopefully, it should very much be like you have departments, but then everyone kind of does a bit of everything, so that you should be able to work out your own problems instead of just having to go to someone else to do it as well. So I think that's what it'd be, to make a more open, inclusive environment for the team.
That is an amazing answer, an amazing end to an interview. Thank you for joining for QMFS interviews. Anastacia, where can they find you?
Where can you find me? G25.
Make sure to sponsor us at QMFS. We have a QMFS Instagram, we have a LinkedIn, we have a TikTok, we have an Instagram Reels. Make sure to tune in there. And we will see you next time for our second episode. Take care, guys. And that's a wrap.